Can everyone see the screen? So the first, or let me start again just to make sure. So the first product that I want to share is the Atomy Scalp Care Shampoo. The reason why I want to share about this is because I actually have scalp issues. So it usually happens from stress, but also because I have a very high temperature on my head. So I often experience hair loss. And when I do experience hair loss, I usually get it in like a bald spot of this kind of size, maybe on the side or on the top. So when I lose hair, of course, it is very embarrassing to go around with a bald spot. But I found that in the several years that I have been using Atomy shampoo in general, I have not been experiencing bald spots. And what I particularly like about this scalp care shampoo is, first of all, it is, of course, specifically designed for scalp care and scalp health. But at the same time, it has a very cooling menthol effect. Just like the hair tonic that we have in Atomy, when you apply the shampoo on the scalp, it's very cooling. So this is really important for people who live in hot countries because our when our head gets hot, that's when our scalp gets very weak and we start losing hair. So that is why it is important for us to have menthol shampoo that can cool our scalp. But of course, we also need to make sure that the menthol is safe to use, which we know that is safe in Atomy because it is mostly made from the organic ingredients, and we also know that we don't use any harmful chemicals that are used for making bubbles, foams. Now, the other two products I actually have not tried yet, but I am going to share with you now that I will be using these for the next week, and I will be letting you know about my review. The first product is the Atomy Root Vital Sculpt Ampule. It is a new product from Korea. And so this ampule is also specifically targeted for scalp health. So I will be applying this on the spots where I have weak scalp, and I will be letting you know what that is like. Next one is propectamine. This is also a key, new and key main product from Atomy Korea because this not only has 13 different vitamins, but also 8 different types of minerals contained in just one pill. And so, uh, and so we don't have to take the atomy of vitamin B complex and then vitamin C and then other minerals and then calcium. We don't have to do that anymore if you just get the propectamine because it has everything that you need to take in one day and more. So you can see here, I will show you. Yes. So we have the daily percentage value, right? The vitamin B1, we have 4,000% of daily intake, and then 1,900%, 500%. So we know that all the vitamins and minerals that are contained in this exceed a lot, exceed the daily intake value by a lot. So you're taking a lot of the vitamins and more that you need in one day. So I will be taking these in the next few weeks, and then I'll be letting you know about the effects. Now, moving on, before we get started, I also must let you know about some special announcement. The first is the next week's Atomy Global Platform Business Webinar, which will be held on Monday instead of Tuesday. And the reason is because there is the one-day seminar being held in Surabaya on Tuesday at the same time as my usual webinar, as this usual webinar schedule. So because of that, I have to ask for your understanding that for next week, it will be held on Monday. Now, are we all ready to get started with the presentation? Because at first we have to do the company model recital. So, if you are new to this webinar, I will sincerely welcome you all, and I will walk you through the process of company model recital. Because in Atomy, in every single event and meeting, we always start our meetings with the company model recital and end our meetings with that as well. So, it goes like this. The motto goes, cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility, aja, aja, aja. And aja aja is can be roughly translated to go go go, which is an encouraging chant in Korean. So altogether it will go like this, and please let me demonstrate first. Company motto, and I will say yep, and then we raise our fist, and then on the second line and fourth line we raise our fist and put them back down. And then we go aja aja aja. So now I would like to kindly ask you to please unmute yourselves and join me in reciting the company motto. And open your cameras as well if you have not yet done that. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Company motto. Yep.
Yeah.
Cherish the
Cherish
spirit,
the
create
spirit,
the
Cherish the
vision,
spirit,
follow the
create
The
faith.
vision,
follow the
follow the
faith,
faith,
Aja, aja,
humility.
aja.
serving humility.
humility.
Aja,
Aja, aja,
aja, aja.
aja.
Thank you all very much for your very enthusiastic participation in reciting the motto. This motto is the very backbone of our company values, and all of Atomy's business practices, system structures, marketing plan, and activities can be rooted back to this company motto itself. And it is for that reason that we recite the motto at every meeting and event. Now, moving on, I will briefly explain the agenda for this meeting. Today, I will be the main speaker and will give an introduction of Atomy Company, products, and marketing plan. And if you're wondering what is meant by marketing plan, it is about how Atomy structurally rewards its members with commission, or in other words, how do we make money? And for those that are new to Atomy and new to this global webinar, I want to sincerely welcome you again and hope for you to seize this opportunity to make this something that works for you. And so, if you're new to this webinar, or if you're a recurring member of this webinar, I want to give you a special task or mission, which is to answer these 3 questions. And if you are able to find the answer to these 3 questions by yourself, then I would say that this webinar was a huge success and you have gained something super valuable for your business. So here are the questions. The first question is why do we need to start a platform business? Right? And then the second question is why is Atomy a trustworthy and good ethical company? And then the last question is how come any individual can actually succeed in Atomy business, regardless of their backgrounds? So I hope that you will keep these questions in mind while I'm going through the presentation. So first, I would like to introduce myself. I moved to Cambodia when I was in the 5th grade of elementary school, and I graduated from an international school in Cambodia. And then I moved to Amsterdam, where I majored in political science, and then returned to Cambodia after serving in the army in Korea, and started a teaching career as a teacher at international school. And I had a dream and ideal of wanting to change society through education. More specifically, to bring a fundamental change to the education system to make it more equitable and inclusive by creating new educational curricula and founding an inclusive education center in Cambodia. So I decided first to start teaching to gain the lived experience as an educator. And at first, teaching really suited my aptitude. So I felt like it was my calling. But the salary and growth potential in this career were too limited compared to the amount of work and time this job required. And I felt like I was moving further and further away from my dream instead of getting closer. And after facing the harsh reality with no future, I decided I needed to find another way. So I started looking into various sources of additional income. So I started looking for side job opportunities such as translation, transcription, online tutoring, affiliate marketing, and so on. And I was mainly focused on a way to find a side business opportunity where I can have passive income. And so I came across something called dropshipping. If you're not sure about what dropshipping is, it is a platform that connects the customers directly to manufacturers. So actually, you don't have to do anything if you own a dropshipping platform. You just need to design some products, and then the customers, whenever they make an order, then the order will go straight to the manufacturer, and then the manufacturer, upon making the products, will deliver directly to the customers. So in essence, I don't need to do anything once I set up the system. So I believe that if I set up the system well, then I would be able to have a perfect source of good passive income. But then the more research I did, I realized that in order to do this business, I have to find the manufacturer myself, and there are very limited options for manufacturers, and I also cannot check the manufacturers in person. And there's the quality of the popularity of the product, which are not guaranteed. And I'm no professional designer either. And also, I had to create and run an online shopping mall all by myself. And there are also costs to run an online shopping mall website. And I had to invest some money first before the first orders came in. So it was actually in this moment that I realized that in the Atomy business that my mom was already running, the company would take care of all of these for me. And all I would have to do is share about Atomy products that are of absolutely high quality at absolutely low prices without having to make any investments myself. And at that time, I had already been using the evening care set and Dermareal Z cassette for over 2 years, and my skin, which was always messy with acne and blackheads, even after puberty, it started clearing up. And when I returned to Cambodia after being discharged from the military, I received a lot of compliments from people around me that my skin looked so good. And I think we could all agree that right now as well, my skin looks pretty good. And when I was in the military, I also did not know the true value of having a good body cleanser. But then in the military, I used body cleanser that was bought from a military shop or a normal store. And then it was so bad that it made my skin really itchy and I even got skin rashes. So that's when I realized the importance of having a good body cleanser. And the thing is, the more I used Atomy products, the more I had faith in their quality. And after gaining trust in the product and learning about Atomy's attractive business prospects, then I thought there was no reason for me not to start business in Atomy. And since then, I have been meeting frequently with my sponsors and business partners, learning about Atomy, participating in the success system, and running my Atomy business with confidence, faith, and passion. Because I know the true value of Atomy business, I will continue to grow my Atomy business system until I become Imperial Master who earns $100,000 per month and achieve my dreams of social change and empowerment together with many people. So now you must be thinking, what is it about Atomy business that gave Manchu the confidence that he can achieve all his dreams? And through this presentation, you will be able to see for yourself that Atomy is not only a trustworthy business partner, but also why Atomy business is what we all need in our life to achieve our life goals. The bottom line is that Atomy is a stable source of passive income because it is a systematic business and is widely recognized in the market with competitive products. And through this presentation, you'll learn in detail about why that is the case, what it is about Atomy's ethical compensation plan and products that makes it a stable income stream for all members. And to start off, we must understand the current economic trends, which is highly unstable. And this is not a new development, but it has become widely known through the COVID-19 pandemic, with many business failures and bankruptcies. We're now experiencing inflation all around the world, where our cost of living continues to rise, but our salary raise does not match the annual inflation rate anymore. So, in essence, people working off of salary is getting more and more poor. And for business owners, we have statistics that was released in Korea this year that 80% of business owners do not earn more than $1,000 per month, which means that when they earn from their revenue after taking out the cost, the rent, the payment salary for the employees, then all they have left is less than $1,000, which is nowhere near enough for an average individual to continue their life in Korea. So that means that many business owners in Korea are becoming more and more poor and getting more debt. We also see that many businesses open during this time, like new coffee shops, hair salons, massage spas, and convenience stores. But how long do they actually last until we see them shut down? And in Korea, 8 to 9 out of 10 restaurants that newly open shut down from bankruptcy. So all of these factors only mean one thing for us, that we're all experiencing a huge personal financial crisis, and we need to do something about it. This shows us that having an uneasy senior life after retirement in this era of 100-year-old life expectancy is also no longer just a myth, but it is a reality. In fact, life insurance companies in Korea have just increased the maximum age from 100 to 120. Because of medical advancements and technological development, we cannot die young anymore. We have to live, most of us are going to live over 100. But our retirement age is still in mid 50s to mid 60s in most countries. So when we retire, we're only halfway through our life. But how many of us are actually prepared for our life after retirement? How many of us actually have set up a perfect system of stable source of income so that we can actually sustain our lives for 60 years after we retire? And I assure you, the pension is nowhere near enough to provide for that. So, in this new world era of rapidly changing society, economic instability, and unstable retirement plans, it is essential for us to establish a system that can generate constant and stable income. And when we think about where we could establish that kind of system, then everything seems to point towards platform business. So if you're wondering what a platform business is, they are basically those that run a digital space through the online network without the constraints of the operator's time and space, where you can share and use products and services. And platform businesses are not strangers to all of us. The ones that we use in our daily life, you can see on the screen, are YouTube, Facebook, and Google. And in Korea, we also have Kakao, which is the #1 platform that has many services in Korea. And the most important characteristic about all these platform businesses is that it is all about connecting people to products or services. They're not producing something of their own. They are not manufacturing products. They're simply connecting people to the products or services. And of course, making money out of it for using these digital platforms. So what I want to show you today is that Atomy is a platform company that goes beyond these platform giants. And that is because Atomy is not only a platform, but one that allows all users to become a personal platform owner and earn a stable income from their platforms. Atomy is currently the only company in the world that has these characteristics because there are network marketing companies such as Amway or Herbalife that are huge in the market, but they're not platform companies. And these platform giants like Facebook and Google, of course, they do not share the profit among individual members. So Atomy is the only company in the world that can provide such opportunity for ordinary people like us to earn an income from personal platforms. So now I have an important question to ask all of you because you now have a choice to make. Will you remain as a platform user that can only spend money on these platforms? Or will you be an employee for these platform companies and get paid every month for your hard labor? Or will you be a platform owner yourself and seize this opportunity to transform your life? I think I can safely say that everyone would like to become an owner of a platform, but becoming a platform owner is not easy. And when we consider starting a platform business, then there are many things that we have to assess and consider about the company and its business potential. So now I will be going on about Atomy company and its business growth. Now, Atomy since its foundation has been experiencing continuous growth. And in 2021, Atomy had achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won, which converts to approximately 16.8 billion US dollars. And now we can also see in the audit report that Atomy is not only a huge company, but it is a morally good company that doesn't take an incredible amount of profit. You can see in the report that the production cost amounts to 47.2% of total revenue. This means that when you buy an Atomy sunscreen, for example, that costs $10, the cost of making that, including the technologies and ingredients, is around $4.72, or almost $5, almost half of the price. But we all know that luxury brand cosmetics and other manufactured goods are usually manufactured at a very cheap cost, but sold for very expensive price. So relatively, when we look at Atomy products, we know that compared to the price of the product, the quality is going to be amazing. And this is the very proof that our products are of absolute quality, absolute price. And when consumers buy products from Atomy, they're getting an amazing deal. We can also see and witness the proof of this absolute quality from the ratio of companies' return and refund request. This company has an incredibly low return rate at 0.21%, which shows that many customers and consumers who use the products have high satisfaction rates. And another important aspect about this company is its global expansion. If this company is only tied down to its homeland of Korea or had limited overseas growth, that would also be a problem for us who live outside Korea. But in Atomy, this is clearly not the case. Ever since the foundation of the company, it has opened 26 global overseas branches, including USA, Japan, Cambodia, Turkey, Indonesia, and now European Union as well. And Atomy members from 56 countries can now register as business members and can gain commission from Atomy Business. And even more countries can register as global consumers. Atomy is considered as a truly global company because its sales from overseas are bigger than domestic sales. And we know that the overseas sales is only going to increase because Korea is only one country, but we're constantly expanding to the rest of the world. Atomy is also a leading company in the global direct sales industry. As you can see, Chairman Park Han-gil is an official member of CEO Council of World Federation of Direct Sales Associations, and he just won the WFDSA approval for the next World Summit to be held in Korea in 2026, which we also predict to be a turning point for network marketing field industry in Korea as well. And Atomy Company will be at the center of that historical change. When we examine and research the business potential of a company, we also need to know about the founder's disciplines and principles. And Chairman Park is recognized as the most respected CEO in Korea for 4 years in a row. And Atomy Company also received for 4 years in a row the Great Place to Work certification. Now, going away from this certification is also ranked the second best company to work for in all of Asia. So that is why we have major journals such as Forbes Korea and Fortune Korea and other major channels reporting on the company and the chairman for their honest management and ethical business practices. The biggest proof of this can be seen in the culture of sharing of Atomy. Atomy is rated number one in Korea for its ratio of charity donation from settlement sales, and it is the only company that exceeds 2% from the top 500 companies in Korea. And when compared to the pure business profit instead of revenue, it has a ratio of 18% given in donations. And this is higher than major Korean corporations that we know, like LG, Samsung, Naver, and so on. So I don't think I have to try to persuade you that Atomy is a huge company or that it has morally good business practices. All the proof and recognition is already out there. And this means that when you start business with this company, it will be extremely easy for you too, because all you will need to do is show other people the already existing evidence. So now I will move on to why Atomy is bound for success for all of us who start business in Atomy platform. There are several factors that are put in place that ensure that as long as we continue growing our business in the platform, we are bound for success. So our first success factor is Atomy Success System. Atomy has an education system put in place for its members to learn and grow so that everyone can be guided to the path towards success. And in all of our branches, the company hosts one-day seminars, after-work seminars, global seminars, and Success Academy and online seminars as well. And what is incredible about this success system is that all of this is prepared and provided by Atomy Company free of charge. And you can see from this that even for those who are not experienced or skilled in this business industry, the company provides sufficient training to ensure your success. So I would like to share a little bit about my journey, my recent journey to Cambodia, because I visited Cambodia to meet the Imperial Master Lee Hae-jung, who was the guest speaker at the Atomy Cambodia. And I also went there to meet all of my business partners so that we can also renew our plans and goals and dreams. So, oh, to start off, this was the schedule of Imperial Master Lee Hae-jung's visit to Cambodia. She is only visiting for a few days, but Atomy Company had shamelessly asked her to fill her schedule with all the seminars that she could do. So on Friday, she arrived on Thursday, and on Friday we had the business lecture for all starting members on at the Atomy Cambodia head office. And then Saturday is when we had the Success Academy. That's around 6 hours. So that has all the presentations about how to succeed in this business and the promotion ceremonies for the people who got promoted and so on. And then the next day, we also have the one-day seminar where they share the specific marketing plan. It's very similar to the presentation I'm doing now. And that is where they share about this in one-day seminar so the people who are interested in business can come here to learn about the real details about what this business is really about and how they actually pay you in this business. So these are the photos of the actual seminars taking place. On the left, you can see the lecture class that took place on Friday. And then in the center, you can see the Success Academy. This is specifically the promotion of new Sharon Rose Masters. And so you can see that there's a lot of Sharon Rose Masters that got promoted last month. And then on the next one, you can also see the photo of the one-day seminar that took place on Sunday. Now, these are the photos from Success Academy. So Success Academy is one of the biggest events in Atomy, and so you can see the seminar has the capacity for more than 1,000 attendees. I think we had planned for around 1,300 to 1,500 people this time, and every month we range from 1,000 to 2,000 attendees. And so the photo at the bottom, you can see the whole seminar hall, which is really gigantic. And then you can also see our team photo. That's the photo on the top. And so over the weekend, I had been attending all of these events with my team members and business partners. And so you can see there are photos of me and my team attending the Success Academy, also taking the photo with our Imperial Master. And you can also see in the photo here, I had the honor of translating for Master's vision speech and presentation from Korean to English. And I was doing that in the translation booth. So that is why you can see me within the walls that are soundproof. So this is the success system that is not only in Cambodia, but it is also in Indonesia where I live and in in European Union, in Germany, in USA, and Korea and China. In each of the Atomy Global branches, they have this success system where it is free for members to attend and learn and grow. But moving away from how in the success system they can guarantee to help you learn. But one thing that I learned over the few months of participating in the success system is different from just learning, which is that this is a place where we change our mindset and change our perspective. Because when we are looking at the people who are successful in this business and we're listening to their experience, and then we also see that they are not amazing people who are super talented and skilled in network marketing. They were also just ordinary people who wanted to change their future. And when we see those people, and then when we see the proof that people are actually earning money in the promotion ceremony, then that also really changes our mind. If we were just interested in the product before, it changes our mind to think, oh, maybe I can also try this business. And so this is the place where we change our mind and also regain our energy to keep going in this, to start this business and to keep going in this business. So that is why I want to share about the success system. And really, I don't think there's anywhere else that has a success system like this that is so well put together and well organized like in Atomy. So I want to emphasize to everyone that as long as you just stay inside the success system, you can succeed. Even if you may not feel so much passion right now, or you feel lost about how to do this business, just stick inside the success system and you will be able to find your way. And now moving on to the next success factor is the product strategy. So mastige is a combination of the word mass and prestige. And through this strategy, Atomy services products that are of absolute quality and absolute price. And how we make this possible is the one manufacturer, one product policy, in which we choose the best manufacturer for each type of product, rather than relying on one manufacturer to make multiple kinds of products. And through mass production and relation of trust between the company and manufacturer, we're able to bring down the price as low as possible for the members. So what does this mean for us? The fact that we have luxury quality items that can compete with non-luxury items means that regardless of whether or not people see the business value in Atomy, they will always use Atomy products voluntarily. If the products were not good or too expensive, then clearly no one would ever try to purchase the products, which would in turn be detrimental for business. So the fact that the products lead to voluntary repurchase is a huge force for succeeding in Atomy business. Now, next we have our CCM certification because Atomy cares about customer success. And for 3 years running, we were able to receive the certification for customer-centered management. And now we have the next and perhaps the most important success factor, which is the products. And because of Atomy's product quality, that is actually one of the reasons why Atomy's business can succeed. So Atomy Hemohim is one of the main products that have really shown is a living proof of this. And Atomy Hemohim, for example, has ranked top number one in exports of domestic health functional supplement, and it has made 1.5 billion US dollars in global cumulative sales, and it holds 22 international patents in countries like USA, Germany, Japan, and France, and so on. And it is the all-time bestseller in the industry for 8 years. Now, Hemohim was developed by the Nutrition and Food Science team in Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute. And the main function of the product is strengthening the immune system, and it is made from a combination of herbal extracts. And Hemohim has been proven to increase NK cell activity, which refers to the natural killer cells, such as the white blood cells. And what these cells do is they identify the problem areas in the body, they identify the bacteria and the germs and virus in the body, and then they attack those places to help the body heal and recover. And what Hemohim exactly does is improve the activity of these NK cells and increase the production of cytokine. And some other benefits of this product include improvement in energy, strength, and balance in the body. So personally, in Cambodia, when I would work from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. as a school teacher, teaching middle school and high school students, which is very exhausting. And then after finishing my job, full-time job as a teacher at 3 p.m., then I would move on to go to all the Atomy meetings and seminars and so on. And then I would usually finish working in general around dinner time. So because I had such a full schedule every day, it was really important that I keep good level of energy. And of course, around when I reach around 4 p.m., 5 p.m., then I would become so tired that I am not even able to talk or stay awake. And I would sometimes fall asleep in the chair when I'm in the Atomy Center. So, after I started taking Hemohim around lunchtime, I found that I don't feel this dip in energy until I am home and until I have dinner. So that is when I really experienced the true results from Hemohim. And of course, I also don't get sick often. And the reason why I think we all know that it is due to the fact that I take Hemohim. And so, what I want to say about this energy, improvement in energy, is actually that Hemohim received a certification this year that is proven to have real effective results against fatigue. So it actually, the ingredients in the Hemohim are actually effective against fatigue. So if you have problems with maintaining good energy level, then Hemohim can actually really help you with that. Now, moving on to the next product, our next product is Absolute Selective Skincare, and it has gained recognition for its outstanding innovative technology, being the first in the cosmetic industry ever to receive 4 awards in Korea. And this includes the King Sejong Award, Changyangsil Award, New Excellent Product, and Korea World Class certification. And so these skincare products, they utilize the high intensity purification technology, which is the same technology that's used in Hemohim from the same government research institute. And we also have the smart encapsulation technology and the selective code technology that particularly help with the delivery system of the ingredients. And this is the technology that actually led to the awarding of all of these patent awards, because this is the technology that is usually used in anti-tumor agents, where if you have cancer and you have cancer cells, and then you take anti-tumor agents, the anti-tumor agent, uh, that technology would allow the medicine to identify only the cancer cells and then have the medicine attack the cancer cells. And then that's how you would recover. But in skincare, when this technology is used in absolute skincare, then it actually identifies all the different kinds of skin troubles, such as wrinkles, dark spots, um, and so on. And then it would send the specific ingredients that are good for each type of skin needs, and then deliver their ingredients to the spots where they have those skin problems. So if you have wrinkles around your eyes, and then you put on Absolute Skincare, then only the ingredients that are good for wrinkles will be sent to around your eyes. And so it was because of this technology that led to the awarding of King Sejong Award, which is the most competitive patent award we have in Korea. Because every year we have around 16,000 patents that get registered in Korean government, and these are the technologies that are used in developing phones and all the IT technology and so on that are patented every year. And out of these 16,000 technology patents that were registered in that year, the technology that was used in absolute skincare is the one that won this award. So it competed against all the technology from Samsung and Hyundai Automobile Company and so on. And then it won this award. And it's the very first time for a cosmetic product to receive this award ever because of this technology. So you know that when you use this product, you're guaranteed that you're going to experience amazing results. And if you see a lot of not only the ladies, but also the men in Atomy business, because they use Absolute Skincare, they usually look at least 10 years younger than their actual age. So if you haven't tried Absolute Skincare, I strongly, really strongly recommend that you try. Now, we have covered why we need to have a platform business and why Atomy has all the prospects for a successful and trustworthy company. So now I will introduce to you the compensation plan, or in other words, how does this actually work in terms of making money? So for many ordinary people, the only way they can become rich is by investing in time, because many of us do not have large amount of capital that we can invest. So when we look at how we can actually create a system income that makes money work for us and not the other way around, there's options such as if you are a property owner, then you can earn passive income from rent. Or if you're a music producer, then you can sell music and then earn passive income. Or through financial investment, or if you're a YouTuber, you can earn passive income. Or the last option is network marketing. So if you're not a huge property owner, music producer, author, financial investor, or YouTuber, then the only option left for us is network marketing. And in founding this company and when devising the marketing plan, Chairman Park Han-gil did so with a vision to rewrite the history of network marketing. And you will see that there are many companies out there that share some features of our compensation plan, but there is not a single company out there that shares all characteristics of Atomy's marketing plan. So in our marketing plan, the main idea is to get economic gain and income through consumption. The biggest difference between whether you are a consumer or doing business in Atomy is that as a consumer, you can get cash back for purchases that you make in the Atomy shopping mall. But if you are doing business through Atomy platform, then you will get commission through not only your own purchase, but through your customers' consumption as well. And the nice thing here in Atomy is that you can convert from consumer to business member anytime. So everyone has different experiences in Atomy, but usually the process goes like this. Because not all members start out as a business member. But the idea here is that many people start out as an Atomy consumer, and gradually they will start changing their shopping stores to Atomy shopping mall product by product. Because after trying sunscreen, they will be really satisfied with it. And if they're happy with the sunscreen, then of course they will try the foam cleanser. And then they will also try the deep cleanser. And then that will lead to them using Absolute Skincare. And then the rest of the products that we have to use anyways in our daily life, like the detergents and dish soap and so on. And when we keep using more and more products like this, then that will lead to us receiving a general commission or cashback. And when this happens, then people usually want to become an Atomy business partner because they see that even just by buying and using products that they need to use anyways in their daily life, they can accumulate points and get a commission. But imagine that you can earn a commission through not only your own consumption, but through the consumption of the people that you share too. And the more your group of customers grows, then the bigger your income will multiply. And when you learn about the characteristics of the compensation plan, you will see that Atomy Marketing Plan is well balanced and ethical and in line with the customer-centered management objective. So here are the features and strengths of Atomy Business. First, in Atomy, the structure is composed of a binary system, which means that it goes down in two legs. When you register members in your platform, they will be registered in your left leg and your right leg. And each and every person who starts business in Atomy will be working on two lines, which is why you will see that some people also start branching out, like the person on the right side from USA. And what is significant about this binary system is that unlike the other systems in network marketing, such as the breakaway system that goes up to 19 lines, it is relatively much easier to manage two lines. Now, second, there is no membership fee, entry fee, monthly maintenance, or referral commission. What this means is that it is free for you to register membership, you don't have to buy anything, and there's no fee that you are required to pay for this membership. And when you join Atomy because you were introduced by me, for example, I will also not be receiving any commission from your registration because you did not have to pay anything to join. So, what is significant about this point is that there is no investment whatsoever required for you to join, and for others who join with you as well. And that is why it is easy for you to join Atomy, but it is also possible to stay purely as a consumer in Atomy, allowing Atomy to function purely as an online platform. So the people who only want to be a consumer and use Atomy shopping mall as purely as a shopping platform, they can totally do that and not have to worry about the membership fee or other things. Third, there is unlimited PV accumulation. So every product has something called a point value, which is points that you get for your purchase, similar to the other shopping malls and stores. But in Atomy, the points do not refresh or expire until your small leg reaches 300,000 PV and you make a commission. So the important part in this is that because the PV does not refresh every month, you're not pressured to make any unnecessary additional purchase in order to generate a commission before the end of the month. So everyone can just buy what they need when they need them. To give you an example of this, there's a lot of shopping mall platforms in Korea, like the Ably or Mushinsa, which are for shopping for clothes that are very popular among the young adults. And I also have a membership in these shopping platforms. And although it is free to join, you also get points for every purchase that you make. But every now and then, I always get a text SMS notification from these shopping platforms saying that the points that you have accumulated are about to expire by the end of this month, which means that if I want to be keep those points or if I want to use those points, I have to do it right then before the end of that month. So even if I was not planning on buying more clothes, I would have to log into the Mushinsa website and then I would have to buy something so that I can use those points and not let them go to waste. But in Atomy, we don't have that because we keep the points for you until you are ready to use it. So isn't that amazing? I think so. Now, next we have the infinite downline. So you see that in some network marketing companies, they put a limit to how many levels your downline can go to. So they put a limit at 10 levels, and for the first three levels, you receive 50% commission. For the next three levels, you receive 30% and then 10%. But in Atomy, we recognize all the points 100%, even if the purchase is made from a member down 1,000 levels, 10,000 levels, or 1 million levels. So when you have a limit on the downline levels, then people tend to feel the pressure to register the best salesperson or someone with prior experience in network marketing to join. But because we have infinite levels, we can just share about Atomy and register whoever we know, whether that's our family, friends, or neighbor. And at some point, you will be able to find someone to join with you in this business who is very experienced, excellent at sales and marketing, and has a growth mindset and has a large network of people. And all the points that are generated from that person's Atomy business will be shared with you as well at 100%. Now, going on to our next point is Global One Marketing. And in Atomy, there is only one server for all the branches around the world, for which there are 27 branches and 57 countries in total. And this means that in your platform, people can register from all around the world. So you can go down in infinite downline levels, and that can expand to the rest of the world. So that is why you can really expand your market unlimited, and that is how actually you can succeed, how it is possible that everyone can succeed in this business. Because if we're tied down to only one country, then that can be very limiting after Atomy grows and has a lot of members in that one country. But we're connected in all of the countries. So that is why after starting in where we are, we can also expand to foreign countries and continue our business. Now, the last part and the most important part is the compensation ceiling, which is a limit to how much commission you can gain from Atomy business. Like I said before, because we have infinite downline and global one marketing, so if there's no limit to how many levels that you can have, and then you're allowed to expand to all the countries around the world, then of course the people who start first are gonna be the ones that take all the money, right? But because in Atomy, because we have compensation ceiling, which is a limit to how much you can earn. So that's we put a cap at around $100,000 per month. And after that, you cannot earn more money. They do not give you more commission. So that is why the people who are registered first, all this extra sales revenue that is generated for them, that is all shared to people who are below in the entry levels. So all the wealth is shared among, distributed and shared among the members in Atomy business. So that is why we are playing a fair game in this business. And also, this means that whether you start 10 years ago or you start now in Atomy business, actually, you have the same opportunity for success. And because we have this compensation ceiling, which is a limit to how much you can earn, you actually can retire from this business as well, and then have a perfect passive income of a system of passive income. Now, the last point, and also very important, is inheritance. Because after you work very hard to set up this system of passive income, for that can be a source of passive income for the rest of your life, you can also pass this down to your children and their grandchildren. So this can be inherited for up to 3 generations. And so for a lot of people, this is also a huge vision for starting in this business. And for me, even though I don't have children right now, of course, in the future, I will probably get married and have children as well. And so, of course, I'm going to want to provide for my future children and make sure that they can also live a good life. So this, I'm arguing that is the perfect solution to change the future and circumstances of not only yourself, but your 2 generations that come after you. Now, as explained before, PV stands for point value, and that's the points that are assigned to each product for purchase points. And in Atomy business, we have 4 types of commission. The first is general commission, that is from the downline sales volume. We also have mastership bonus, mastership promotion, and center commission. So to explain what general commission is, earning general commission is quite simple. Now, in our binary two-leg system, we have our left leg and our right leg, right? And in each leg, if we gain more than 300,000 PV, then we make a matching equal to the value of 15 points. And assuming our end value is $4, then our commission is calculated as 15 points times $4, summing up to $60. And this is the payment system for the general commission. So the 300K PV is the lowest boundary for making general commission. But as you reach higher PV, the score and commission also increase. As you can see, there's a ceiling or cap at 50 million PV, which is the maximum PV that will be recognized as your daily sales. Then the maximum total income that you can make per month will account to $1,200 every day and $35,000 every month from general commission alone. And then we have the mastership commission, which accounts to 20% of total sales PV. So the mastership commission can be earned when you meet the requirements for mastership, and we have 7 levels of mastership, starting from sales master to imperial master. So the important thing to note here is the distribution of the mastership commission. You can see that out of the 20%, 10% is distributed to the lowest level of mastership, which means that they favor the starting members. Now, this chart shows you how you can become an auto sales master, which means that in every 15-day period, you are able to achieve and maintain the requirements of sales mastership. The requirements for sales master
This chart.
2.5 million PV on each leg during the 15-day period, which is approximately an 8 times matching of 300,000 PV. So that will be around $500 in general commission, $500 in mastership commission. And when you earn this twice a month, that will be around $2,000 per month. And it is said that becoming an auto sales master is the beginning of the pathway to becoming the imperial master in Atomy. So now I will explain the different levels of mastership and the promotion bonus that is given on top of that. Now, as sales master, the company gives as a bonus a box of our best product, Hemohim, and the Fame skincare set, as well as evening care set. And as Diamond Master, you will get not only the best products from Atomy, but also the $800 cash award. And as Shower Nose Master, you must have 2 Diamond Masters under each leg, and you will get as a promotion $2,000 cash and travel voucher. Same with Star Master, you will get cash award and travel voucher again. And as Royal Master, you will not only get cash and travel voucher for a cruise tour through Europe, but also sponsorship activity fee and a rental fee for a mid-sized vehicle. Then as Crown Master, you will get cash award, another cruise tour, full payment for a new car, and then sponsorship activity fee. And our last mastership and our end goal in Atomy Business is Imperial Master. And as Imperial Master, you will get $1 million in cash, overseas travel for a cruise tour, a new car again, and then office rental fee, a salary for a secretary, and a driver as well. Now, this is the picture of the promotion ceremony for Imperial Master. So that is $1 million fully in cash. And now when you calculate just the sum of the cash promotion, just from the promotion gift alone, that amounts to $1.363 million. And lastly, we have the center commission, which is paid to the center managers or center leaders who run the education centers. Now, going into the commonly asked questions in Atomy, when people ask in Atomy business, can a person like me succeed because they don't have experience and they don't feel confident? The answer is yes, because we have the binary system with no entry fee or no monthly maintenance fee, so there's no entry barrier for anyone to join. And because of the infinite level and infinite points, we will be able to find someone who is much better than us to join with us in our team. And because the company runs the system and we don't have to make the system ourselves, that is why all we need to do is stay connected to the success system, and that will lead us to success. Now, to answer if we can entrust our future with this company, the answer is yes again, because we always have good quality products for low price that leads to voluntary repurchase. And the products that we have are daily necessity products that we have to use anyways. So people will always have demand for the products. And because of our global expansion and stable compensation plan, we are a company that is predicted to be stable for over 100 years. Now, if you're wondering, isn't it too late to start now? Because we have compensation ceiling, that is why we all have the same opportunity for success, whether you start 10 years ago or you start today. And because of global expansion, we are constantly expanding, so we have plenty of food to go around. Now, to answering the question, Jeff Bezos answers the question, what do you think will change in 10 years? He says that for us business owners, we have to think about what will not change so that we can find items that has constant demand. And when we think about something that won't change in 100 years, we can look at the products from Atomy Company. Do we think that people will stop showering or brushing their teeth or taking vitamins in 100 years? Or in 10 years? I don't think so. Because even during the war, we have to brush our teeth. And I can tell you because even though I was not in a war, I was in the army. And during training, when we were camping inside the mountains, we still got to brush our teeth using the drinking water. And that is also how they do it with the soldiers who are in war as well. Now, I also want to share with you as my last piece of sharing that successful people can see it because they believe it. But ordinary people believe it only because they can see it. But people who fail, they do not believe it even if they can see it. So, what kind of people will you choose to be? Or will you choose to be successful and believe even if you can't see it right now? Or are you going to fail and even if we can see all the proof that Atomy is a has a huge potential for success, are you going to just ignore it? Now, to end this presentation, I want to share this little tip from Twyla Tharp, who is a world-known dancer. She said her key to success was not endless training, passion, dreams, or whatever you usually think of. Her key to success was to get on that taxi every 5 a.m. to get to the dance studio and not the training part itself. So when you focus on starting something, then everything else will follow along. So why not get started on something now? You now have that opportunity, and whether this is an opportunity for you or someone else, that is entirely up to you. So thank you all very much for listening, and that will be all for today's presentation. Now we will end this webinar, as always, with the recital of company motto. And just to remind everyone again, for next week, the our webinar will take place on Monday, 2nd of December at 8 p.m. Indonesian and Cambodian time. Now, are we all ready to recite the company motto?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Company motto. Yep.
Yeah.
Cherish the spirit,
Cherish the spirit.
follow the
Follow
faith,
the vision.
Follow the
humility.
faith,
Aja,
Follow the
aja,
faith.
aja.
Showing humility. Aja, aja, aja. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much.
네,
Thank
thank you
you so
so
much for
much.
Mr.
Thank you so
Pagata.
much.
Thank you
Oh,
so much.
very best lecture.
Thank you so much.
Best of best lecture. Wow. Amazing.
감사합니다, 총장님.
네, 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
김만추 사님 최고십니다. 전신현 팀장이 아자 아자 아자. 인도네시아 찌그부르 진주센터 미니